are barred.
So all nasty shit, everything is welcome.
Everything is welcome.
Y'all sure?
We are sure.
We're very sure.
The people been telling me y'all been holding back.
We've been holding back.
Yeah.
No, we haven't.
Damn.
You've been holding
Let
back.
me get un poquito.
A little poquito.
Un poquito.
Oh.
You don't want to drink with us tonight, Patty?
No, I can't.
You sure?
I can't.
You have an early morning tomorrow?
No, but I can't.
Okay.
I'm on the 30 day.
30 days. Okay, I'm not gonna force you.
Yeah, I'm on the 30.
But after them 30 days, we bring you.
Oh no,
something.
I'm dropping.
Okay,
dropping them dick off.
We gonna call pretty golden treats for you because we like how you acted on her drink.
Yeah.
Oh, it ain't only her drink. I enjoy myself.
Okay.
Yeah, that show was that was fun. It was.
I always enjoy myself now.
Okie dokie.
You always make sure you enjoy yourself, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, like me. Like I don't understand how women say when they with certain guys that they don't come. Like I'ma come.
No. I've been in situations where I don't
those
come.
gross guys. Like
Yes,
those gross.
The ones that are
The
like,
ones who are like, why am I
Clangy.
doing this?
I need a new man in my life. This is not the man for me.
Remember that night?
What night?
That time when I called you, I was like, he was so gross. Like,
I remember that night.
yeah, I was like, he licked my nipple and I almost died.
I remember that night.
Yeah, I was like, ugh.
He licked your nipple and you almost.
Yeah, you know.
What was
like,
so gross about him?
He was just gross. He was short.
So short is gross.
No,
He was
it
fat.
I think it's a combination
fat
of things
is
that make them gross.
No, it's like,
He was like blobber fat.
Yeah.
Like blobber, blobber, blobber.
yeah.
But I thought you liked them.
I
You
do.
like big guys, so.
I do like.
She likes like tall,
I don't know. It was
tall,
just.
big.
Oh.
She doesn't like
She
short,
don't like them
big.
short big. Oh.
It was just something. It was just really gross. I was just like, ugh.
It was like,
You know, like when you're with somebody and you really don't want to be with them, and then when you do something, then it's like, oh, don't touch my, just don't touch me.
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
don't
that's-
touch me.
Yeah, let's
Damn,
just
so
get
that's
this
what
over.
happened when you say don't touch me?
Let's just get this
Hold on
over.
now.
Let's just get
But
this
you still
over.
wanted to do it. Why did you still?
Oh,
never
man.
mind. Never mind.
I was like, can I just bend over and just get this over with? Like,
Whoa.
but then the fool wanted to be passionate about it. I was just like, oh my god. I'm just
Sometimes
gonna
you gotta
barf.
be passionate. Like,
I'm going to like
if
throw
you don't
up.
do things all the way, then you know.
Ugh. Yeah.
You sure?
Belly.
We're moving along. Spice. Jamaican female
She showed out
Jamaican
this
artist. She broke the internet,
She
Right.
sure did.
making everybody think that she bleached her skin.
Yeah.
She was like 100 shades lighter.
Some
than her
people
normal-
still believe she bleached her skin.
I don't believe she bleached her skin for real.
You know what's weird to me? That so many of the like blogs and the news people actually thought she bleached her skin, and I'm like, it took me 5 minutes to go to her Instagram, watch part of the interview she did on live with that lady, see the subject matter, and realize she didn't bleach her skin. She's making a statement.
Mm-hmm.
She spoke about being signed to this record company for the past 10 years and have not been able to put up a record yet. And pretty much she spoke about everything being on her. Like every single she released, she was the one who did it. And she spoke about like just not getting enough support. And then she spoke about this new
A new
a
song.
new song, and just the title of the song made you realize that wasn't it. That was just a statement. And just the way she was dressed too. Like the only thing that wasn't covered was her face.
And even her eyes
Yeah.
she covered with
Yeah.
the glasses.
Yeah, so I mean it's like, come on. You
And
would
I
have
mean
done
the
that.
whole internet bashed her, which I don't see anything wrong with it. Like if you don't like the color of your skin and if you want to change it, I don't see how that should be a problem for someone else, because women and men alike, a lot of times we don't like things about our body and we do things to change it. Like if you don't like your breast, you do something to change it. If you don't like your stomach, you do something to change that. If you don't like your weight,
Right.
you can do something to change that. So if you don't like the color of your skin, I don't understand what's the problem if you change it. Like, I don't like, if you don't like your nose, your chin, your lips,
Yep.
like your toes, these days, everything, your ass, your vagina, everything can be
You can
changed. So if
change,
you
yeah.
can change the color of your skin, you don't like it, I don't
You
see
could even
why.
change your gender. So if I mean, what's
Right,
the-
exactly. So if you don't like something and you change it, I don't see why
Right.
they should bash her for changing that something that she didn't like.
If it was real, yeah.
Yeah, obviously, I don't think it's real either.
No, why you don't think it's real?
I don't think
You
she
see
did
her
that.
video? She did that woman empowerment video talking about, we shouldn't bash each other.
Yeah.
So she
Yeah,
didn't
she
do
would
anything.
basically say,
No, I
I'm
get it.
dark, y'all talk
Yeah.
about me. If I go light,
I
y'all
thought it
will
was
still
a
talk about
great
me.
marketing.
Lord.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course it was.
Yeah.
Because
It was
everybody
done
was on her
properly,
page.
executed it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people who probably didn't know who she was went on her page to see
Right.
what is this, what is it about. So yeah,
Yeah.
she did her thing. She marketed and she executed.
Yep.
And in other news, Queen Latifah and her daughter and her girlfriend are expecting a baby.
Yes.
Her alleged girlfriend.
Yeah, because
they've
she's
never-
not open about her relationship, but they've been photographed together so many times.
Holding hands.
Yeah, so
I mean, why doesn't she just come out and be like, oh, okay, like, I mean, it's
It's her personal
2018.
business, probably.
but yeah, that's her business, and she doesn't have to.
No,
She
but
doesn't
I mean,
have to.
I guess.
Like, then there's gonna be the people that are judging, and
Who judges, like, okay, you gay, so what?
she doesn't want to be open about it. She doesn't. Maybe she's not ready, or maybe she just doesn't want to do it. Period.
All right.
But if they're expecting a baby, congratulations. She lost her mom a couple months back, and this is definitely happy news.
Hopefully they name the baby after her mama.
What was her mom's name? I don't know if I agree with that. Did she have like one of
What
those?
was her mom's name?
What was? Did she have one of those
people
Bertha Ruth names? Because I'm not naming my daughter Bertha Ruth.
Magdalene.
Barbara Jean.
But
But you know what? I'm
Barbara
seeing
Jean,
a lot of them
Gertrude.
names now. I'm seeing a lot of people.
Geraldine.
Lucy. I'm not naming my daughter.
What's wrong with
last
Lucy?
name. I don't like Lucy.
That was my grandma name too.
My grandmother's name was Ruth, and I'm not naming my daughter Ruth. I would never
Why? What's wrong with the name Ruth?
That's a strong Christian
Ruth.
name.
It is, but I wouldn't name
Ruth.
my daughter that.
Who like that? Ruth?
My grandmother's last name was Kelly, and I named my daughter Kelly.
Okay.
Her name was Ruth Kelly. Yeah.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
If I have a son or a daughter, I'm naming them after me.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
you're gonna name your son or your daughter.
After me, yeah. I'm gonna give
So
them
you're gonna
my-
name your son.
Yes.
What is his name?
What's my name?
What?
Oh.
You're gonna name
What's
your
his-
son that.
Yeah.
You're gonna name your son that.
Yes.
The K.
Yeah.
No way.
No.
What is name your
So you're
child?
gonna name your son Kilo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kilo
Son or
got it.
daughter?
Kilo got it.
Kilo.
Yeah.
Son Kilo,
Well, I
daughter
get it.
Kilo.
Kilo.
I
Either
named my
way.
son on the same name. If I had a daughter, I was gonna name her the same thing. So Legend.
As you,
No, his name is Legend. So I was
but
like, it's a
legend
girl or-
legend could be either or. Like
That's what I was like.
So
either
Kilo
or.
can be
That's
either
what
or.
she said. So
Shit.
no,
I
your entire name is not boyish. No, we don't.
Let her have her
wanna-
name.
We don't want to name a boy that. We don't want to do that.
Mm.
We don't want to start confusing at birth.
Whatever.
I would have named my kids after. I don't even like my name. I would name my kids after me. I'm sorry.
Hey, did y'all catch that fight? There's been a lot of fights in the NBA recently.
Rondo.
No, it was just
I
one
see
big
it.
fight.
The Rondo and Paul.
Yes.
So was there really spit or was
I
it
doubt
not
it.
This spit, I just don't know where it came from. No, you just see like it's a bunch
It
of
just
people
come out.
talking and it just comes. You do see
It probably wasn't
getting
like
spit.
us purpose.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
sometimes you're talking and things just.
Yeah, it wasn't nobody. Ha, boom.
No, but,
it ain't none
but
of that.
listen, I could understand a speck, but it came out like this. It wasn't
Yeah,
like
but
just a speck. It was like
This is my thing. You know,
You
because
never
I
been
hate
talking and you just like
A
that
speck.
stuff come out. No, like that
it. Just
squirt comes out.
no. Who you was talking to like
that
that?
have
You
happened to me
like
before.
when
You
you're
must have
mad.
been fantasizing about sucking some dick or something.
No, like I have
Was
been like
watering.
like I've been talking to like just a regular, and then it's like the squirt, like
It'll squirt out from up under your tongue like it's
yeah,
like I've had that
nothing
squirt.
purposely.
My mouth is wet, so it'd be like.
Your mouth
Why?
is wet.
Why your
It's
mouth
always
is
wet.
wet?
Look,
It's
Patty,
always-
look.
Your
He,
mouth
be
is
like,
he
always
forgot
wet.
all about the color now. Her mouth is wet.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Her
You gotta
mouth is-
always check out a
I
wet
think it's
mouth.
A
Wet.
wet mouth. Okay.
A wet female mouth always
A
will
sweat
be.
gland in your
Right.
mouth.
Sweat
You gotta
glands.
check that out.
I have sweat glands in my mouth. Leave me alone. My
Whatever.
mouth is wet all the time.
Pumpkin, go ahead and introduce yourself to our audience. We forgot our manners this evening.
Oh, hi. My name is Pumpkin, and I am Pumpkin Monroe. That's what I call myself.
That's your Instagram name.
Yeah, that's
Tell them
my
where they can
Instagram
find
name.
you at on Instagram.
Oh, yeah. I am Pumpkin Monroe.
For all the boys.
Yeah.
Especially the young ones.
Yeah. Not the...
We don't want
Not the
no
old
no
ones?
no 50-year-olds. We don't want
No,
You
I
don't
don't
like
have
the
time. No. Me personally, I don't. That's me.
nobody 50.
Yeah.
What about 40?
I don't even know if I like 40.
30?
I'm being honest. 30s, yeah.
Yeah, 30.
30,
okay.
I can rock with that.
Would you do like a 20-something-year-old?
You know, it depends on the person.
Right.
Look at his
But-
face. Look at his face.
I'm trying
Look at his
They
face.
can't be real
blushing.
young because, see, they still be like, they'll get a little childish.
Mm-hmm,
You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to, sometimes, you know, sometimes they get a little childish. They don't know how to act like, you know, relax a little bit. But
Okay,
yeah,
so depending on their maturity level.
I like a little bit of maturity, though.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
sure.
That's understandable.
Okay.
So 30s and above.
Yeah, 30s and above.
Okay.
Yeah.
How young are you?
I'm 18.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
see?
That's why he
I
over
can't
there.
even do nothing.
That's why he over there having a field day. He's like, okay, I heard young. That means me. Hey guys, me.
Well, I mean, he's over the age of consent, but he just can't drink it.
What?
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
we
think I can't do
we're
that.
not
age
drinking
yet.
there. We don't contribute to delinquency.
Of a
No, we
minor.
sure don't.
Wow.
But we contribute to what?
Sex.
I mean, he's legal.
Sex is always an option.
He is legal.
Okay, so in tonight's topic of conversation, we're actually going to be speaking about the COUGAR MIFL phenomenon that's going on. I think like a lot of us have been hearing a lot about it. Well, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm at this stage in my life.
Yeah.
I think I've been getting hit on by a lot of young guys.
Me too.
I
And I want
always-
them to leave me alone.
I don't.
I want them to leave me
I
alone.
don't.
I feel like it's kind of like it's empowering, you know.
What?
It's,
What age though? I mean,
You know what? A couple of years ago, I met a little boy. He was 23.
we do call them little boys.
He
all
was
the time.
23. A little boy.
This little
And
boy.
the dude lied to me. He said, "Oh, I'm 27." This was like 3 years ago. So I'm like, okay, well, he's 27 and I'm whatever. You know,
Yeah.
that's not so bad. So one day I went on a little investigation and I see that dude put happy birthday to me on Michael Jordan. I'm like, okay, so now 27 turned into 23. So now we go back 4 years. The little boy, I thought I was going to be...
He was, how old was he?
He was 23. He was turning 23. He was 22, turning 23. And this was like 3 years ago, so I'm what?
Nah.
We not going to say how old I was, but I was, you
That
know, I was
age, right.
older. And he just, I just had to
Oh,
leave
you're a
him
little
alone.
cougar.
And guess what? He tried to follow me today on Instagram. I declined.
why you do that to my
Oh.
friend?
Your
You know
friend,
Yeah.
she knows everybody. She know all my cum guns.
Oh,
Come
wow.
guns.
She
Yes.
know all my cum guns. And
guns.
yeah, he tried to follow
Exactly,
me today, and I
Cass.
was like, decline.
Why you know what? You need to ask her. Next time I take your phone, I'm going to follow him.
For
Word.
what?
Yes,
I don't want
follow.
him following me. I'm sorry.
Why?
That's
You
our
were in
friend.
love with that thing.
I was.
You wasn't
Yeah,
never
that's the
there?
thing.
That's why I don't
she
want-
was.
I
That's
was-
why she wanna.
You know what?
You know, that's how
He
we
was
get.
jumping up and down inside. Like, yeah, he was
You
driving
was
me
jumping
crazy.
up and down
Yeah.
inside
Inside.
what?
Inside her.
turned me crazy.
Yeah.
And I had to leave him alone because I know there was never going to be anything coming out of that.
Because he was talented.
He wasn't
you
talented.
gotta
He was
get away
just young
from
and
him.
full of energy.
You don't like that?
No.
I think I'm at the time of my life right now where I'm just like, I love sex a lot.
But not from these little young boys.
No, but I'm saying what I want.
Because I know my
I
my level of
I'm not gonna
insanity.
be out here like this. I'm talking about.
I know my
I
level.
give me a little one and I ride out. You feel me?
but I know
What's wrong with you?
I know
What's wrong
listen.
with you?
I know my level of insanity and I know
I'm
that
not gonna go to all these niggas. No, I ain't got time for that. I need a nice
but you
good
get
one
one.
and I ride out with them. You feel me? That's what I do.
But then when they don't want to act right, that don't drive you crazy.
But what you want them to do, that's what I'm trying to, I've learned some things. Like what you want them to do. You already know how old they are. You know they're going to, like if you just let them do their little shit.
So I gotta learn.
You gotta
that
learn
shit.
to relax a little bit.
Oh, I don't know how to relax.
You
Like,
got to. I just told my homegirl that.
You know,
She going crazy. I did. No, I'm guilty too now. I do shit too. I ain't gonna lie. I flipped out.
my best friend is
So-
ticky ticky boom boom.
You gotta relax a little bit. Stop thinking all this. You gonna okay?
I'm ticky ticky boom boom.
Yeah, my best friend is
You
like
gonna be with your
borderline
slave,
crazy.
bitch.
I'm gonna be
You gonna end up with your slave, bitch. In a minute.
and I don't want that.
That you gotta be. Well, you gotta be a little bit. You gotta chill a little bit because you're not dating. You know what I'm saying? Men, you dating them younger, so you gotta chill a little
So I
bit.
just gotta let him do whatever he want to do. And just
Not whatever he wanna do. Like what the fuck he doing? Some of that shit you gotta say. Oh no, bitch, you not the one. Hello.
And then move on to the next young boy.
Yes.
Roll it back.
And it's more fun because the new shit be the bomb. Like, oh my God. I'm in love again. Bitch, fuck you.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. I need to drink my
But
drink.
you gotta learn from these mistakes. You can't keep picking the wrong one. But then when you pick the wrong one, it be like, fuck.
But he was definitely the wrong one.
But the sex must have been amazing.
Oh, was it?
That's
Oh
what
my.
that's what the thing be with us.
Was it amazing?
Because we just love that part too.
Like, that little boy, I could
that's
kill
so
him.
important. You
I
want,
could kill
you
him.
want to
Okay.
drive by today?
So hold on.
she
Let's
said, "Do I want to do a drive-by?" He in Palm Beach.
Bitch, we can slide.
That's a
don't-
long
don't-
slide.
Don't condone the madness, please, because it'll be me driving all the way up there. No.
And we
no.
do drive all the way up there.
Yeah. No, we ain't doing that tonight. But anyways, let's just break it down. Basically, a cougar is someone who's older. It's an older woman, and usually they're categorizing cougars as being 40 and over.
What?
40 and over. So it's a woman of a particular age who still looks very good, who still seems very attractive to younger guys.
Is a MILF?
No, MILF on the
MILF
other
is a
hand
mom.
is a mom that I'd like to fuck.
Wow.
So with the MILF, you don't necessarily have to be older. It could just be like, you know,
Somebody
soccer
who's 20.
mom, yeah, who's 20 and she still is, so that's the difference. So a MILF could be a cougar, but a cougar doesn't necessarily have to be a MILF, so to speak.
Get it?
I don't know. It's just whatever. But with so they're saying that there's a lot of different categorizations about cougars. Some of them are saying is hypersexualized older women. Some places are saying that it's simply that they're more experienced, and so that becomes like more attractive to guys, or that we're so. See, I'm even considering myself a cougar.
Yes.
Where,
But you are though.
But you
You
are.
had your cougar experiences. so-
anyways,
I think so.
Hold on.
oh, she
we'll
has.
get
I
to
think
that
she has.
part. In
Oh,
a
we
little
need to
bit.
get there quickly.
So,
I need all of that.
But y'all don't see him though.
So okay.
Of course.
So
I
there's
see.
a lot of there's actually a survey
can
that was
fully blame
taken,
me.
and they asked a bunch of young guys if they would consider dating an older woman and what were the reasons. And a good 78% of younger guys are very interested in older women simply because they feel that we're more level-headed, we're more confident in ourselves, it's less head games, and sometimes these women are into their jobs, so they don't have time to like kind of stalk them, and they feel that
We're stalkers.
no,
Well,
they're
fuck.
saying no, they're saying no, they're saying that for the guys, we are not stalkers. Like the younger girls might come up with like bullshit, like calling their jobs, whereas with us it's like, all right, whatever, nigga, I ain't got time for that. So that's what they're saying. And because of our confidence, like at this age, you're like, okay, my body looks like this, I like it. You're more, in tune with yourself, and you could show them things. So that becomes very attractive to them. With that being said, cougars. I think it's fair enough to say that we're all cougars on this panel, and y'all two are MILFs. Well, I could be like a furry MILF because I got fur babies. But what is the youngest guy that you've been with? Like in terms of not youngest, but in terms of age disparity, the age difference.
Well, I don't think that when you're looking at 10 years and between 10 and 13 years,
Okay.
it's not doesn't look like a big age difference. But when you get into 20 years, then that looks skeptical. You understand what I'm saying?
You did that?
No, I know, not me. I'm not gonna date nobody that young because I have a son.
Okay.
So therefore, I've been with his father for a long time. But after his father, that's when I started. That's when I got into the dating.
The younger.
And then I was in the. I don't know how that happened. That shit just happened, and that's where I was at. So I just was like, what the fuck? This is new to me. And then some more years passed by, and some more younger ones were coming on, and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? These motherfuckers is fine. Now, I ain't finna keep saying no. And then the older men, they were like, I find them to be aggy. Like they want to complain, and I want to have sex a lot. I like having sex.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
Me too.
So I got to that age where I'm like, I want to have sex a lot. So I
I could run through 4 or 5 condoms in one night.
like. You like me? Like I
rinse
don't
it
want
out.
nobody talking about they're tired and
rinse it
complaining.
Oh hell no,
Like
Daddy.
an older
you gotta
guy,
save them shit's expensive.
an
Rinse
older
it off.
guy,
I got a big
I
jar.
gotta
Hold
shut
on,
the
I'm
hell
gonna give you
up
some.
because he might take me
There
out
you
his
go,
will.
dude. I'm abstaining.
As a younger guy, he gonna let me talk because he know I'm gonna cook what he
Cleansing my
want
body.
later. What happened?
Oh, she made a valid point. She said, younger guy gonna let her talk because he know she's gonna cook what he wants later.
And an older guy, I'm gonna have to shut up because he might take me out his will. So I really don't have time for that.
So with
Either.
you would say like the youngest you've been if it's like about 13 years younger than you?
Oh God, don't say that.
I'm just asking.
I'm gonna plead the fifth on that.
Whoa, no.
This is
whoa,
King
whoa.
Talk Miami.
whoa,
The
whoa.
hoes
I
are
don't want to
What are we
count.
talking about?
If you, I don't want to count. You know
What are we
what? And then
talking
it's so funny
Yes, I mean,
because
that's-
I
What are
don't
we
even
talking?
want to know how old they are because I don't want them asking me how old I am.
Just be like I'm whatever age you want me to be, baby.
I do be that age. That's what I do.
Whatever age you want me to be.
That's who I am. But probably I have. Maybe I am.
So, what okay, an estimate like.
I'm never what. You know what I'm saying?
Like 15, 14.
No, not that
20.
much. God damn, that's too much. But maybe like 10 and 11 and 12.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
Why
for
you
me
think
it's
it's
like
number
12, 13.
maybe one now is 13, maybe 12. I hope it's 10.
And how was that experience
15?
for you?
How is it?
How was that experience like being with somebody that much younger than you? In terms of like sexually gratifying.
One thing I had to learn is like, I think because I'm just bossy anyway. That's just my sign.
What month is that?
I'm an Aries.
Oh, yeah.
So
What
I'm a
month is that
leader.
though?
April.
April.
I'm April 2nd. So I'm almost April.
Because I'm a
Fool's Day.
Leo and I'm bossy too.
Yeah, I'm very bossy, and you know what I'm saying? I'm a leader. So sometimes I have to watch how I talk to him sometimes because he is younger than me. And I don't want him to feel like, you know what I'm saying, he's not a man. So I had to kind of learn that too. Because, you know, you get a little...
No, I don't have
Especially
to
when
learn
you wear-
shit. I'm going to be bossy.
No, I'm
She
bossy,
has
but
talked to
damn,
everybody
sometimes I got to learn how to not be so bossy. Now, if you start acting up, that's gonna come out.
See, that's my problem. I don't want to learn shit. I'm bossy, and that's
See somebody else?
But we gotta like try a little bit.
They're
I'm trying
rinsing off
I'm
these
trying
too,
something
I don't know
new. I'm trying something new for the
Why
cum
you
gun.
rinsing up condoms when you're
my
It's
word,
only for the
my
cum
word.
gun. If it wasn't for the
I'm
cum
bougie.
gun, I wouldn't do all
I
these
don't go to
things.
clinics. I go to.
They give you get magnums and trojans and everything down there. I got a big jar at my house, a huge jar.
I'm running out.
Just come to the house and get some.
You know, I don't really trust condoms from women.
Why?
What?
We put perfume
Bitch,
on
I
the
don't know
hole.
baby from you. I don't even think I want a baby.
Hey, you might be right, but
So you don't trust if she gives you condoms? What is she
no, I'm
gonna
not
do?
saying
Not
saying
me.
her.
She
But
just
what
said-
I'm
he's
saying,
saying it's like
you know, you go
certain
and you
women
this
you
and that,
dating,
and
yeah.
then
They
it's
might
like,
put
hey,
So
some-
they
I
have
got
their
a
own
condom.
condoms. You don't.
I'll be like,
Everybody
don't trust
in the
it?
chat. Yeah, I'm
Fuck
ready.
you got going on.
Baby.
I
Oh,
got a
no,
bowl
The
of
cum
condoms
gun. Yeah,
next
I
to my
love the
bed.
cum gun. I do everything for the cum gun.
Me too. I do
I
everything
love
for the cum
it.
gun.
Oh.
And then the cum gun just act dumb, and I just be want to kill him.
Yeah, sometimes I.
So the cum gun don't come.
So
No,
Tika
they
did
be
course
one.
they
acting up.
come.
That's the
You
only
know,
thing it's required to do.
You know the worst thing you could you need to give it to me. You don't give it to me, we got a problem.
So they just
I
gotta
need
give
to
it to
come-
you.
Yeah,
But they have to listen to me.
they don't have to listen to you.
See, that's where the problem comes in.
Okay, so Tika,
Huh?
what
That
is the
motherfucker's crazy.
age? What's the age difference
What's your
that
age difference?
you've been with?
That was what, 12, 13 years?
Ooh.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You know, well, I'm gonna confess.
Yeah, confess,
Girl,
because
give
I
it.
know.
Shut
Give
up.
the tea.
Anyways, I've always liked older guys.
Until one day.
Shut the fuck up. So, that's the thing I've always liked. Even as a teen, I think my first boyfriend was probably like 5 years older than me. Then the next one was 10 years older than me. So it's always like, they've always seemed attractive to me because it was like, they were more mature. And then to me, the maturity included like sex too, like to teach you different things, because the younger guys were probably like, oh, well, I don't eat no vagina. So then it was like, okay, well, bye.
I don't want to hit the
But I
bad
don't
word.
want to do this. So, you know, to me, the older guys, they had more experiences, so you gain more experience. But as I'm getting older,
And you
Yeah,
met
it
me.
changed.
and it's not even
bitch.
her. Because even then, I remember going to certain places with this heifer, and she would be zooming in on probably the youngest looking cub.
That's not
Yes,
true.
the
She's
cow.
like, oh,
Zoom
no.
in
I'm
on the
that
youngest.
little boy
Trying to
look
find a
like
little
he's 16.
You look out there looking weak and
Right.
helpless.
No, that's
nourishment.
not
You
true.
preying on the weak
But
and helpless,
anyways,
huh?
I ended up meeting someone who was like 13 years younger than
Oh,
me.
I was about to say 13
Well,
years
12
old.
or 13
What?
years younger than
No,
me.
no, no. We not
Oh,
trying
hey,
to go
hold
to
on.
jail.
I'm not trying to go to
That's
jail.
why I was about to say, hey, mute
No,
this,
no,
bro.
no, no,
mute
no,
this.
no. And
But you
We
met him
actually-
through me.
I met him through you.
Is that the one that you met through me? The handsome guy?
Oh, damn. No, that one was 10 years younger than me.
Oh, that was 10.
Ooh.
So
Look
who
at
was
him.
13? Oh!
So
Oh, I
you just
did-
found out she fucked somebody now.
I know, I knew, but I forgot about him. But your feelings for him
Yeah,
wasn't like your feelings for the
but-
one who I introduced you to.
Kima introduced me to someone who was like a decade younger than me, but he was very mature, and we kind of went out a few times, and yes, we had intercourse, and yes, it was good, and I really was attracted to
Did
him.
you skeet?
What?
The sex was
Which one
good.
is it?
The
Did you
sex was
flirt
good.
like a lot and go crazy?
Obviously,
was good.
because
and I kind of semi became like
What is he doing?
stalkerish.
How did he fuck you? I just want to know. Because
You
I'm
know what
telling
it was?
you,
I
wanna
think
know.
he hit the crazy spot.
yeah, he did.
He
Because you
How
called me, you
you
was
get
like,
there?
Kima.
The fuck
Okay,
going
hold on.
on?
Go ahead, Kima. What do she like? We need
You
to
were
know.
like, oh my God, I don't even like little boys. That was your first, that was
Yeah.
before the other boy.
yeah.
You was like, I don't even like little boys, but it's just something about this little boy.
Yeah.
I was like,
What
I don't
was the
know.
son? She never told you?
I don't know. I don't think she know what was the something.
I don't know. It was just something that was really attractive about him. The way he spoke and everything else. The way he carried himself.
But he's very handsome.
Yeah. And he's chocolate.
He's very handsome and he speaks well. Like he's very intelligent.
Yeah.
he's not like the average little boy. So
Yeah.
yeah, I could
So-
imagine. I could only imagine how.
Yeah. So I actually fell for that one, but it didn't turn out into anything because I think he went back to his ex or something. So it was just like,
And remember how you met him? Like me and him was supposed to be meeting for a date, and I was like, "Yo, come with me because I really don't like him like that. I like his friend.
right.
So come
What a
and get him
boy.
off my back."
Come on.
I like
Yeah,
that.
she passed him on.
Fuck
I
that.
was like, "Come get him off my back."
And then she
This is
watched me.
Oh, she watched you.
Yeah, I watched, and I
So you should be able to tell us what he did.
No, but that was just like
first encounter.
like
It wasn't really nothing.
it wasn't. Anyways,
It wasn't nothing like. It was just like the first time we get together and it's like a little play.
I think girls do not mind giving head
I'm
around
lost.
each other.
We don't mind doing nothing
We
around
don't
each
mind
other.
doing that.
No.
We don't mind
Yeah.
anything. Any hole is
It's
available.
more fun
That
when the
almost threw
guy
me off one
it's
time,
more fun
'cause-
when the guy doesn't know anything about it. I swear to God, that's like the most fun. That's why, yeah. When they don't know, when they don't even know.
But guys, I don't think they're open to like having sex in front of their homeboys or
yeah.
getting head in front of like a
Yeah.
homeboy. I don't think that's like a comfortable position for them. For us, it's
Don't
like
you
us,
blow,
it's like-
don't you blow our spot, bro. Don't you blow our spot,
I
bro.
mean, let him elaborate.
It's a school?
I know.
Let him
You got a little
elaborate.
class?
Welcome to
there's a little
KinkTalk
class.
Miami.
There's a class. Oh, wow.
No, I didn't have to pick him up from daycare. And
That's
no,
a-
I
Oh,
didn't
you had
have
to pick him up from
No,
daycare?
older women.
Did you
No,
change
we're
his
a lot more
pampers and
No, I
everything?
didn't change any pampers. I didn't have to pick him up from
And
daycare
a lot of
or none of
times
that.
when you see relationships that older women have been in with younger men, you still see them as friends. Like they might not mess around anymore, but they're still friends.
Like later on,
And that's
after
what
the
attracted it
relationship.
to them. That's what made them really love them was the friendship. Because come on, let's be honest. When we see somebody and they're attractive, we don't ask them how old they are. Some people are like, damn, you fine as fuck. Like what the fuck? And then later on, you find out, damn, this motherfucker 10 years younger than me. What the
It's
fuck
just
I'm gonna
how
do?
I
What the
ask.
fuck?
But
No, I don't want to ask because I already know what the fucking. I can tell. Like I already know. I'm like, fuck.
Like I be meeting guys. Like one day, a dude spent the night at my house. Remember this little boy was like 20.
You have a sleepover?
Wait a
We
minute,
have
I did.
sleepovers
I had
at
a
this
sleepover,
age.
You
but
just go
wait.
find you.
At this age,
You go
we
find your
we
little
have
teenager. You
sleepovers.
can sleep over my house.
No,
and play
no,
video
there was
games.
nothing. We went out, and he was. Well, he pretended like he was tired, so he came back to my house and he ended up falling asleep. But he was like 20. This was like 3 years ago. So I'm
A
like,
lot of
but we
stuff
didn't.
happened
I didn't
3
do
years
anything
ago.
with the little boy. We didn't do anything. He slept. He woke up the next day and he went home. And it was like, like I thought about it. And I'm like, he's like 2 years older than my baby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's
like
the
it was
thing.
just.
Yeah.
It wasn't gonna happen.
Like I'm not gonna. My son will be 20 in a few years.
My baby's
3
20.
years, and I am not gonna sleep with a 20-year-old and 20-nothing year
Damn, so I got the oldest child in here.
My baby's 20. He's gonna be 21. How old is your daughter?
So I'm not
She's
sleeping
20.
with 20.
She's
something
20?
old men.
My baby's 20. He's 20.
They gotta be 30 something now. Now it's 30 something. I changed.
You changed?
Yes.
Oh,
I
you
don't have
was
an
on
age
that
limit.
20.
I just don't want anybody
You know, I
that's
might
gonna
do it
come.
right now. I might do 29. You understand me? 28. If he's mature.
There's a
25.
How old is your
And he got
friend?
the right stuff,
Your friend that you
baby.
work with. How old is he? Like 27?
my friend that I work with.
That's after me. Your friend.
Oh,
He's after me, and I
Yeah.
used to mess with him, and he is like, he won't let up. He's like,
But-
well, we can't be together. Why we can't be together?
I don't think you can have a
Let's
younger
be
guy and
together.
just have a
I had an
relationship with
incident
them.
like
That's
that
not
where
gonna
the
work
person
with
was,
you.
but I just
That's
felt
not your thing.
It's not gonna work.
But I'm like a vampire. I like come here.
See, I need to do that. I need to learn that. Like,
Get over here.
I think we're trying to hit a break. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
The most thing,
He's great.
The most thing,
great.
the most thing to do to the young guys is to do whatever they and you really like them. You really like them. You really like them.
If you,
You
eat
do
their
stuff.
ass, it's over.
Yes, it is over.
It's over.
Plug your ears, guys.
No, they need to hear this.
Yeah.
No, I don't think they need to hear that.
They need
She
to
not
hear all of
heard.
this.
She looks like the youngest one.
No, who's the youngest one? No,
What's
she's the youngest one.
She looks like the youngest.
So
Yo,
y'all are
my
saying
boyfriend's always
that.
like this. Y'all two, I knew you guys knew each other.
So
It's
y'all
like
are
you guys are a
saying-
bunch of horn dogs, man.
So she's
I'm
saying
like, yeah,
that
you
when you
right.
meet a younger guy, you gotta like blow his mind and do something really overly.
Well, it's fun to do it
Yes.
because it's like
Something
watching
that the
somebody
young
open
girls are
something
not
up.
doing because
like
young
eating
girls,
ass.
they're not eating
Well, you know,
ass.
and then a lot of
No,
times
no.
young
Let me
girls,
tell you something.
they trying to build families.
These young girls, they out here
have
eating
kids.
ass now.
Eating ass.
They better.
Them
They better
motherfuckers
eat
out
some
here
ass.
eating
The
ass.
young girls are eating ass.
They ain't talking about it, but they
Everybody
doing what
said
they got to do.
Them girls
Don't let them. They ain't go to.
Zuri.
They ain't proud of eating. They ain't proud of
Zuri.
eating. They ain't proud of eating no ass.
Kiki.
But they doing what they got to do.
Okay.
Well, they doing it.
They
When you
doing
all the
it.
way down there, you might as well just like
Toss a salad or something.
swirl the tongue around a couple times. And make
You
them feel
say
nice.
so, huh?
I think we got him nervous. Are you
No,
okay?
he ain't nervous. He is enjoying.
Nigga,
He gonna be back next week.
Wait.
Watch.
I don't.
He gonna be
He's
back
gonna be
next week
telling
with
his
a bigger
girlfriend,
camera.
look, I learned something. I think I
Listen.
need you to do this to me.
Push her head
And she
down.
gonna be like,
Just
huh?
keep pushing her head down further and further.
We might get him dumped. That girl might be like,
You gotta work on your core strength because you gotta lift your.
You gotta lift.
oh, he giving instructions.
Oh, that's how you be getting
Oh,
them
you be
free
getting
jobs.
yours 8 then.
No, but you know what's so funny?
No, don't.
That older woman, I was
And she ate that.
19,
Mm-hmm.
and she was 36.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
was
she
how
was-
old?
I was 19. She was
okay,
36.
19.
She ruined me.
She
That's who
ruined you.
ruined me.
Yeah, because he made you a freak.
19.
She made you a freak.
That's
With
what
her,
I'm
it was a
saying.
lot
You
of
have to get
firsts.
yes.
With her, it was a
And that's what
lot
we
of
do.
firsts.
That's what
And
we
it's not
have to
me
do.
doing the lot of firsts. It's her. Like she was like,
It was the first
like
time
not
for her.
no. It was
No.
the first time I experienced it,
But
but
she-
she was the one active.
Yeah.
She was active.
So that's your first.
How?
video,
Where?
too.
Wait a minute. What's her name? Was it
What's
me?
her name?
Was it you?
No, it wasn't you. It wasn't you.
Wasn't me.
It wasn't you.
The
It wasn't
fuck
you.
going on?
She went off. She went. No, it wasn't you.
Sound like me.
No, that wasn't you.
Shit, I thought I had a lapse in life or something.
I would hope you would remember, because he said he's
Why do I have to
so.
remember? Do you remember everybody you had
No,
sex
but
with?
he said he's that good.
Dude, that's a
Wait,
question.
Come on now.
Let's
he
answer
said
this
he's
question.
that good that you would have to remember.
That everybody answer this question in the room. Do you remember everybody you had
No,
sex
I
with?
know I have.
What about you?
I know I have.
Oh, they better because they're 19.
What?
So
Oh
they
my
have to-
God, they need to get out of here. Shit, there's a fucking bunch of kindergartners in here.
It's a school class.
Shit, hell yeah.
It's a little
Do
internship.
you remember
remember
everybody you
every-
had sex with?
every-
Don't
I've
fucking
been-
lie. I know you
No, I
don't.
said no.
Not
Oh,
really.
What about the first year?
The first year? No, the first year,
Everybody
yeah.
I've
The
had
first
sex
year.
with last year. So let's
You
stop
know,
that.
when you take a long time to have sex, you really fuck a lot.
Yeah.
When you take a long time, I didn't have sex till I was 18.
Mm-hmm.
So when I had a boyfriend, and then it was like it just had bad relationships. When I moved to Atlanta for 1 month, I didn't say 3 months, and I hated it. When I came to Miami, I fucked all these niggas.
So you're not originally from
I
Miami.
didn't fuck all these niggas, but I started fucking some niggas. And they all wasn't from here, so I felt like they ain't from here. They finna leave anyway.
So
Damn.
So you're not originally from here.
I'm not originally from here. And where I'm from, I didn't fuck no boys. I'm like these girls back here. I could sit with them where I'm from. Real shit, bitch. I sit with these motherfuckers and they be like,
Well, in Miami.
but you
How
don't
you know-
ain't
how
supposed
you-
to fuck everybody in your hometown.
How you
supposed to
listen?
go
How you
somewhere
don't
else
know
and fuck
that they ain't
everybody.
fucked everybody back there?
They probably lying to me because that's when I was young. I used to lie too. I ain't do that. I ain't go out with him.
And make sure that your name
And I know I started sleeping around. Yeah. And when you young, it's okay to cheat and experience things.
It's okay.
I'm
to
just
cheat.
telling them, do not, because they ain't put no ring on your finger. Fuck that
It's okay
shit.
to
It's
cheat.
okay to experience things, and it's okay to make mistakes. And if a motherfucker leaves you because you fucked another nigga, bye, bitch.
Bye, bitch.
You guys gotta stop being hurt like I be hurt sometimes when I fuck around and get caught. I ain't been doing that in a long time. Cause the new nigga I got now, I don't do none of that.
None of that.
I'm good.
Yes.
They said none of them girls back there got on makeup. Where them kids coming from?
Zuri got on makeup.
That's
Oh no,
me at home.
they got Z
That's
fucked
me at
up.
home.
Zuri got on makeup.
Zuri was born with a whole face
It's
beat.
okay. And we get caught cheating sometimes.
But everybody
it
in
make
here
you
is over
feel-
18, right?
Yeah.
But
You
real shit, it make you feel
22.
good.
Because you look kind of young.
Yeah, you look
I
young
know,
like
people always
everybody.
Right, she looks like she has like a. She look like you. I need to see some ID.
You sure? I can show you mine.
Yeah, get caught cheating on your man, boo.
She said,
That's how you get ahead.
That's how you get ahead, huh? For real, cause they do it.
They don't know what listen, hurt their feelings before they hurt yours.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with that
Okay.
one.
Keep them
Oh,
clean.
my God.
Even if they tens, keep them clean. Right. And it's all right to cheat sometime when you young. Get the cheating out of the way when you young. So you don't want no motherfucker to be like, damn, you is no good still. like me and her. Like
me and you. Damn.
Still ain't shit.
Oh, we
I don't fuck with her, man. I hate that bitch.
You still ain't no good. Still.
Yeah, you still ain't shit. No, bitch.
Cause you heard all my Palm Beach stories. Ooh, I can't stand them. You think I would let him follow me on Instagram?
Let him get it.
No.
One more time. If you listen, this is how you know you over somebody. If you fuck him again and you don't like it, you be like, oh. Sometimes it take that. Sometimes it take for you to just say, let me fuck this nigga again and see. You know what I'm saying?
See if he
What if I do it again and I see and I'm back in?
Back
Well,
in the
be
He
wood.
reel me back in.
But that's what you need.
Well, your
then.
asshole don't work no more
Yeah, your
anyhow.
booty
So
don't work, so nobody gonna stay with you.
They not.
No, bitch, we got to take
No,
my
but he
determination.
don't really like the booty.
Let's go. You want?
he say that.
So bitch,
No,
don't
he
keep
don't.
But when it's
just
broken, he
leave
gonna
your
want
booty
it.
hole alone for 3 years, ho.
Leave it alone.
I don't know how long mine been closed for a long time, but I got a boyfriend. And I'm like, oh, I gotta let him do it.
Yeah, you do.
And it's like, God
Because then a
damn.
bitch like me gonna come along and let
But
me
he
do
shit
it.
heavy. He'd be like,
Oh, is that
that's
heavy?
heavy. I've never seen a heavy dick before. He's got a heavy ass dick.
got
It's
some
big. It's heavy. I don't even feel right the next day.
It's like big.
It's heavy. And
So is it a
big and
baby
heavy.
leg or a baby thigh?
It's a motherfucking gorilla thigh.
So he listens to King Talk Miami, I've heard.
He said we nasty. He asked me one day, he goes, you know Kima? I was like, yeah, that's been my friend for a long time. He said, I knew it. Both of y'all some fucking hornball, freak ass hornballs, man. Cougars. Call both of us cougars.
That's okay. He loves it.
And that's
too.
okay.
He loves it, doesn't he? He
I try
loves
to
it.
make him love it.
So back to the topic. Do you
Oh.
feel that the younger guys are nowadays days? Do you feel like they have their stuff together than even some of the older guys?
I think that when they get with the older woman, they get it together or try harder to get it together. Yeah.
To keep up.
To keep up. And then sometimes men, they love a challenge. So if you got a challenge right there in front of you, that's being like, oh, this and that. Like me, I work. I work and I fuck. That's what I like to do. So, you know what I'm
I ain't
saying?
gonna lie, that's a woman of
Yeah.
my heart right now.
And I
Somebody
work.
who works.
I gotta
And
go to
fuck.
work, nigga, and don't make me late. Fuck wrong with you.
Okay.
I like to go to work and I like to work. So
You don't
So
like
do
to
you
be late
feel-
from work.
and I don't like to be late,
So
nigga. And I'm
morning
tired of
sex
telling you
is
that.
off.
No, morning sex is on. I'll be late for that. Bitch, I ain't never late. I know y'all gonna let me be late one time a week. Sometime.
So do you feel that the older guys or the younger guys are more persistent in pursuing you?
Older guys are so persistent. Maybe because I don't want them, it makes me feel like that.
So guys
I
that
don't
you
know.
don't want are more persistent.
But it's always that
They
way.
try
though.
harder.
The
I
ones
think.
that you
They
don't
They
like,
try.
the ones
That's
you
how
don't
it is.
want.
They try so
I
much
be looking
harder.
at text messages, my mom like, why he keep texting me?
Yeah. You know, it's sometimes I'll be like, I gotta change because, it's somebody out there that's really good for me and I'm just being a whore, and I'm just liking what I like.
But
I'm like, damn, am I gonna one day have to be with a motherfucker like that?
Somebody
I'm
who
gonna
you're
die.
not
I'm
into.
gonna say, you know what? Fucking that's it. I don't want to be with. I want to be with good, hard, nice, like this microphone. When I walked in, I was like, damn, nice mic. Like it like that.
Nice mic. Petty's like, oh my God. Petty's like, oh, I'm doomed. Like 3 of them. They bombarded me today. And he in heaven and Petty like, oh.
Yeah.
He coming back next week with a bigger
Oh, these
camera.
girls right here, these girls are all old enough for you.
I don't think he want to hear that after he heard what we had to say.
Them girls.
You're gonna be a cougar if you date him too. You're a cougar.
So if I'm a cougar,
Yeah, if you
He's
girl,
young.
He's
like you
18.
ain't no. Look how she looked at me.
18.
Look. All
He's 18.
Why you
Unless he lying to us.
No, I'm 18 for real.
You're
So
a big 18.
God. You know, want to know something? I have a son that's 18.
You're already 18?
so if you were with someone, okay, for instance, if someone was pursuing you, like he's 13, 15 years younger than you, and he's like really persistent, y'all are dating, y'all are having sex, it's great, and he wants to take it to the next level.
Like, what's the next level, though?
Like he wants to get engaged, he wants to
My
get
butt.
married.
in my butt next level or
No.
in my head next level?
No, like he wants to get engaged or he wants to get married. Like he's really into you. Would you be down for that?
Like, that depends on what he has going on in his life as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, we got to talk about finances. Now we're talking about finances and
Mm-hmm.
credit and shit like that. Like, are you ready? That's on another level shit.
Yeah. You know, a real popular couple right now is actually the Prime Minister of France? Is it the Prime Minister of France or something? His wife is actually 24 years older than him.
Older?
Oh.
Older than him.
I think I was because I was
Yeah.
reading on some stuff before I came, and I was thinking. I think I read across that,
Mm-hmm.
and they were given different celebrities who were older,
Yeah.
like Gabrielle, and I think she's like 9 years older than D Wade, right?
Mm-hmm.
And somebody else was it was like 16 years older. I was like, God damn, but yeah, I seen some shit. Like I read across that, and I was like, whoa. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
And he was saying that initially that when he first started talking to her, it wasn't even about the age. It was just so refreshing for him that it wasn't a lot of the head games, and she was very confident in herself.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until after a couple of dates and actually asking her, well, how much older are you? And that's when he found out that she was 24 years older, because initially he thought it was probably maybe 10,
Mm-hmm.
but he didn't expect that it was actually 24. And now they're married and they seem very secure. And then
With a 24-year difference.
listen, I know with the dawn of technology and so much more advancements in science, that they are now saying that younger guys don't have a problem being with older women, even older women who are almost 20 years older than them, simply because now there are still possibilities that they can still have kids.
And that's another
And yeah,
thing.
so that's another thing that really works for them, because they're saying that the younger girls is too many head games. Like what kind of conversation can you have at a club? And I
Some
think
of them are not ready for commitment either.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
most of them want to start families,
right,
and they want this guy to come in and be their superhero
and take care
and
of
take
everything.
care of this, and they don't understand and realize that they're putting. It's hard enough to be. I found out after I had a son. It's hard enough to be a black man. They go through so fucking much just being a black fucking man. So then you come along, you want to have a baby, you want to put all this pressure. All that shit really goes on them.
Mm-hmm.
Then you badmouth them. You guys go back and forth. And then with an older woman, she already has her family established or whatever. She still can have a kid for you. But
Right.
it's just like having a baby. Once you have your first baby, it's hard. But when you have another baby, it's so much fucking easier.
Right.
So now,
What y'all got going
now-
on right now?
they trying to turn the lights down.
That's Zarisha. Zarisha always up to no good.
So that's you? That's
Yeah.
not
I'm all
Zarisha.
the way by the door.
That's what we said.
Yeah, we
You
know.
the shenanigans.
So that's another thing as well. And then the life expectancy for a man is like what? Fucking
78.
yeah. So it's not long as women. So you got women out here that are 75 years old that have
Right.
it look great, but they don't have a big choice on heterosexual relationships because they don't have enough men out here or women or whatever because at that age, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, damn. So that's why we like that right now. So don't be hating on us, motherfucker. We coming through.
We lit.
We lit.
We
We coming to
lit.
take all y'all. Okay, whatever. Boys or whatever.
We come and take all the boys.
All the
So
boys.
after you
All
done
the manses.
babysit the person child when you were a teenager and now you're about to fuck him.
I think
I mean,
but
not
you know what? No,
necessarily.
Yes, necessarily.
I want to be a babysitter
Listen,
to a hot family.
I
I really do because that would turn me on. That's a fantasy I really want to fulfill. Is I want to be the babysitter
Yeah.
and I want to fuck him.
But he got to be 18 or older.
No, I am the babysitter. This guy's got to be a grown man, almost like 35.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
And
That's a nice little fantasy I have for myself.
That's a fantasy. Okay.
I want to do.
Because my fantasy's kind of weird.
What's yours? What's yours? I want to know.
I want to beg a guy.
You wanna beg
like
somebody?
I've pegged before, like Spanish
Beg
guys.
or peg?
Peg. Like I pegged
Peg.
white guys. I
PEG.
pegged. Yeah, peg.
Bend him
Like,
over and peg him.
Oh,
yeah, like
you wanna
fuck
peg
his
his
ass.
I did it one time.
And did you like it?
It was gross. I was really young. I stuck a fork in his ass.
A fork.
A real
Like
fork?
a eating fork? There was nothing else available?
Not like that.
Not like that. Okay.
No.
I stuck.
Because
I
one
did
time,
it.
you know that.
Not like an
wait a
actual
minute.
fork,
You
but-
got to stuff that holds the
That means
toilet
you fucked
paper.
the shit out
One
of
time
him.
I stuck that in somebody's
I fucked the
ass.
shit out of him.
Okay.
You know the stuff that holds the toilet paper? One time I stuck that in somebody's ass. There was nothing else at the
Oh, you
hotel
tried
that
to
we
But the
could
whole
use.
time, I'm
And
like,
we used to use
gross.
that.
This
Fucking
man really
rapist.
likes this. That's gross. I was like literally doing it, but I was like, damn. Somebody
like
like
it?
this
You was
shit.
left to laugh.
He liked that shit.
So you didn't like
I didn't know what to think. I was young. I didn't know what to think. I was probably their age over there. I was probably their age. Imagine somebody telling you to put it in their ass and they got all this money and they telling you that and you do it.
Those are the guys that I
And you
like.
got it. Man, I'm telling you,
Because I
my best friend, my best friend always tells me all the time, he was like, Pumpkin, I don't know why these guys get with you and they do all this shit around you. Because I used to be like, he did this, he did that. And I was so young. And, of course, he's gay. But I used to be telling him, I was like, so I kind of thought maybe these guys were coming on to me like that because this was my best friend. And he was like a role model.
But that's my fantasy. Like I like to do dudes in the ass. I do.
I don't want to do
But I've never did
I
a
did
black
it too
dude
much when I was
before.
young.
I've done Spanish guys. I've done like white guys. But I've never done like a black dude, and that's
I
my
did a
fantasy.
black
I
guy.
want to do a black guy.
He liked that shit too.
I want them to like it. Like I want them to suck my dick.
Are you gonna put it on? Because I was
Yes.
like this.
No, I'm gonna put it on, and I'm gonna tell them be like, suck my dick, bitch. like suck my shit. Like bitch, suck my dick.
Been there, done that.
Oh, lucky you.
Yeah, I'll find you somebody.
I've been looking for every year for
I
my
bet
birthday.
you now somebody's
That's
gonna
what
put it in my DM.
Every
that,
year
can
for
I
my
get
birthday.
Can we get together?
Yes.
Somebody
That's-
said she
I
can
want
do
that.
me.
No, what you guys might be fucking up my little
Well,
shit.
go ahead and DM Tika the little ones.
Yes, that's what I want.
Someone put that you could do them.
Yes.
Where they at? Where they at?
Right.
What?
She
What?
can do me. Look it right here.
Where?
Who is that? Tell him to DM me.
DM her right
You gotta
now.
be in
What is his
Miami
name?
though, cause I got people who be.
You
No,
gotta fly
it's
here.
your
You might
fantasy.
fly
You
here.
want from
Right.
you supposed to.
That's your, but no. If
If
it's a man,
if a
he's
midget
gonna
was
pay for it.
if a midget
I
was
can't sleep with
available
no
right
midget.
now,
I'm
fly.
scared of midgets. You
I'm
like
flying.
you'll have sex with a midget?
I don't
If
know.
my
I don't think
nigga
so.
tell me he has sex
You know
with
that-
a midget,
listen.
I'm finna kill him.
Yeah, but he
This
like he
old
wants
nigga,
a
fuck
midget.
wrong with you?
That's what he wants.
You want
That's
a
his
midget?
fantasy.
A little stacked up body,
Yeah.
body. A little stacked up body.
I don't know what I would do. You know, like
And
I
then you
don't-
pick them up, they be like, wee.
So you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. She know exactly what we're talking about.
You want them to spin on that thing, that wood.
You know exactly
Spin on the
what I'm talking about.
wood.
He just want to feel in control. That's all.
Oh no, I'm always.
You know what? But it's people that'll let you. I'm learning to let men to be in control. I've been in control of men forever. I've been telling them what to do. I've been doing whatever I want to do to them, and now I'm trying to change and let somebody else be in control.
See,
feel
that's
me?
what I need. I
Don't
need to
you
learn.
think-
Sexually, and a little bit of in the relationship, I let them be in control.
That's my
You gotta
problem.
try that a little bit. It's not hard.
It's hard.
And that thing gonna skeet everywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
I need to try that. Let somebody be in control.
Does somebody want to try that?
You know what? We ain't no good. Me and you.
Ever.
We ain't never
life.
been no good,
In
huh?
life. Never.
Oh boy.
Girls don't.
Don't be like us.
Don't be like us.
Don't be like us.
Be like me. Fuck that shit. Be like motherfucking me. Okay?
You know, you
I'm
you
fun.
not used to, but you have this beautiful voice.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are sweet.
I remember.
You,
I used
you
to
have a
sing.
beautiful voice, and you used to sing like anywhere, like grab a mic and just blow like, I can't do it, but you can do it. Like,
You damn sure.
I mean, I don't know, but
You
she's,
terrible.
Yeah,
Like,
Pumpkin has a beautiful voice.
yeah,
I've
you
heard her
do.
sing.
You do have a
Yeah,
beautiful
she has an
voice.
amazing
Thank
voice.
you. Thank you.
Does that have anything to do with like,
I don't know. I'd be like, and you know what? I never sing for most guys that I'm dating.
you don't?
No. They
Why?
always find out. They
Later.
find out and they be like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? They find out later. I don't like be like, hey, I'm a singer. And then guys that meet me after they see me singing, I just be like, you know, I don't really like, you know.
'Cause you like,
Yeah, I try to see. I got my turtleneck on, bitch, because I might need to use this thing tonight. Me. Yeah, I need to make sure my throat is right.
might need to use it or will be using
I need to use it. You know, I have a young gunner, a young cum gun.
a young cum gun. Okay.
Yeah, so
I have
you
no
know,
cum
he needs to like you ever have him like sit on your chest right here?
sit on my
sit on your
chest and do
chest.
what? And then feed me?
Yeah,
I like
I
that.
love that shit.
I like to be fed.
I love feeding.
Like, and then like trying to grab the back of my head and like
Yeah,
pull
do
me
like-
up on it. Like, yeah.
It sounds like rape, huh? It's not.
Pumpkin,
Some people actually like it.
yeah, like me and you.
We love it. I don't know what, babe. No, this.
That's
is
not her thing.
this
She
not
likes
her
to.
thing.
She like to
She
jump on
is
it and be
the
like, go to work.
Yeah, she's
Like I
the-
like the lady, and you just like
Yeah.
bring it to me, daddy.
Bring it. Where's my mic? This mic was feeling so good in front of me. What you laughing at? What the
Everything
hell's going on back
Do you
there?
have any questions out there? You sure?
Yeah, no,
I
that's
think
no
just
question.
check-
I think he kind of he changed his mind a little bit about his color situation.
No, definitely not.
Yes,
No.
you did.
No.
So what you said you like the
I like them black as hell.
you like them black? I think they're beautiful like that as well.
You like
Yeah.
dark skinned women?
I love dark skinned women. I don't as far as like but my thing with that is that I don't want to sound racist. Well not when I'm a little bit maybe I am. Am I? No. Okay. This is my thing. They have to be beautiful. No matter what. But it has if they I love dark skin, but the right one is like, yeah, amazing. but I don't find them often.
But you don't discriminate, like you.
I really don't discriminate against color with men or women. I like what I like, you know. I vibe with you. I vibe with you. I'm very spontaneous.
What you trying
So
to say?
I might want to have sex anywhere and have fun, and I need somebody to vibe with me like that. So it doesn't matter if they're dark skinned, light skinned, because I grew up in Iowa, so to say somebody,
Iowa?
I went, So to say somebody light skinned and dark skinned, to me, it sounds crazy. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I noticed that like when I moved to Atlanta, it was like, hey, red. I'm like, the fuck. Like I never experienced like that before until I came down south. So that people and light skinned girls don't get in along with dark skinned girls. I never even experienced that till I moved to Florida.
Right, because we was in the Cocos and the Rolex days.
So I never knew that I was just the shit because I was red. So bitch, don't tell me that. Here I go. No, but honestly, like I never seen it like that. So, you know, just like when I see Latinos go through it because they have a black, like to me they sound so fucking stupid. That sounds so fucking stupid to me. To me, like because where I'm from, you put all y'all ass out there, and where I'm in Iowa, your ass gonna look all y'all niggas to them. All y'all a nigga. All y'all minorities. So listen, get over that fact. Because, you know, where I'm from, they don't see it like that. So that's not a thing to me to have somebody who is bright skinned with this hair and dark. You know, I like nappy hair. I like straight hair. I like hair is hair. You know, I don't think when most people say, "Oh, you have good hair," and you know, I correct them. What is good hair?
Right.
What is it?
What is it?
What is it to you? Because I don't have good hair. I hate my hair, so it's not good. So, you know, that's just me. I don't like the color thing. So, and you know, and I'm so mad at him for saying that he don't like red girls.
Yeah, he don't like us.
He don't.
No.
Well, you know, I'm gonna change
why
my
would you
mind
be mad at
about
me
how I
about
feel now
red girls?
about y'all black ass mother.
So I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to go shopping for red cars.
Okay, so
I just prefer my cars in a certain color.
being with the older guys, do you feel that what do you feel like is usually their fantasy?
I'm looking for an older guy. I just can't find one. I'm trying to get in my like zone, like go ahead and try to change, but I don't know. She won't let me change. She's bad.
But maybe it's the environment. Maybe you don't hang out where older guys hang out. Maybe you got to go to like a.
Bitch, I am not hanging at the VFW unless I'm bartending.
The VFW.
What is that?
What's wrong with y'all? Exactly. Somebody took me there, an
I
old man.
don't ever want to hang out there.
Where?
What is that?
That's like where the old ass people hang
But I'm
out.
saying
Where
I'll
is that?
bartend now. I'll bartend there.
Oh yeah, work is work.
I'll bartend there.
Where is that? What is that?
It's in Hollywood or Hollandale.
This one.
I've been there one time, and
It's like
they say they have karaoke. I know some girls that go there. Some
I
old
don't know how
hoes.
that.
I think I went there with Lisa.
Your
one
ass
time.
went. Your ass motherfucking been there, bitch.
Damn, Lisa.
You been there.
I went with Lisa.
All the
I
veterans.
don't
They're
know what that
veterans.
is.
They're veterans. They're
Oh,
veterans.
really?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
But they bought me a lot of drinks though.
And that's what we're talking about. Yes. So. Yeah.
I mean, they come from that day and age where the dudes was buying up all the drinks.
In this day and age, they still should be buying the drink.
Exactly.
They should,
Men
but
should
that
always buy
doesn't
drinks.
Right.
Because you want me to be whatever. So
Well,
I
you can't. You better not.
Somebody said
Shit.
be a bartender
They ain't
in
finna
my
bill
room.
cost
Somebody
me my
said it's on
ass.
Pembroke
They
Road.
giving time.
You. I'll be your bartender, all right. Mix up you a nice little concoction. Concoction.
All right, Bill.
Concoction. She said a cock.
I can mix you up a concoction real good.
So needless to say, Pumpkin is definitely a cougar.
What?
Slash.
She said she's a vampire.
I'm not a cougar. I'm a fucking mountain lion.
Oh,
A
wow.
mountain lion.
And she's loving it. So Tico, do you think you'd ever like reconsider probably being Like really being with somebody.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. Even if like
they drive me crazy.
So how long you gonna do this? Like, how long you gonna not be with nobody?
I mean, I've messed with people. I just haven't found that person that's, like, to lock me in. Like, I mess with guys. I don't want anybody young, though.
So
Like,
you can't find nobody. I don't think you're gonna find nobody about sex. It's gonna have to be something else that makes her click with them.
To me, sex is really not that important.
Well, but because you done did everything.
Yeah, I really have. I have done so much.
I don't care if I've done everything. Sex is important to me. If
I
the
know
sex
that's
is
right.
Sex is important,
If the
but
sex
not
is
like.
whack, I don't even want to talk to you no more.
Well, if you
I don't
like
want
the
no lame ass
person,
dick.
if you like the person, you can make it not whack. Like you can.
How?
I'm not doing
My
that.
toy.
If it's,
My
I'm not
toy.
doing
I don't
that.
want to use my man.
I'm siding with you
toys
on
with
that.
my man.
I'm not doing that.
I'm siding with you on that.
I'm not doing that. I'm liking you.
Because
whack
I'm not gonna
sexting,
teach no wet
I'm not teaching
cardboard
y'all to do nothing.
cutout.
I'm not. You
Cut
better
out.
come. You better bring it, or else it ain't happening. I'm not doing none of that.
Do you think when let's I got a question.
She has a. Oh, I gotta excuse myself.
So do you think when you're with somebody and you gotta get them hard, does that mean they're not attracted to you, or should they always be hard when they want to have sex? That's
No,
not- that's a
sometimes
question for you. I wanna ask you
Sometimes
that.
I've been out cheating all day. And I
Oh
need to
yeah, bitch. Let me start texting this nigga. What happened? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I'll be honest. Like, because I heard a girl say something like that.
I've never
actually
had that
today.
problem. I'm sorry.
That you had to
Get them.
prime them up.
She
Yeah,
was
like work
she was
hard
like
at
her
priming them up.
man. She was like she always gotta.
Always.
She said she always gotta get him.
Well, then
Everybody
maybe
see-
he might have some issues that he needs to go to the doctor to handle. Maybe he has low testosterone or something going on. Because it shouldn't be always. Maybe he had. I could understand if it's sometimes like he probably had a bad day at work, or his mama probably died, so that ain't on his mind.
Or money.
And you gotta and then you gotta get him in the mood. That I could understand, but not always. Nah, it ain't working. Sorry.
And should another question.
Yeah, absolutely.
Should
You the guy.
like
I can't.
Exactly.
Nigga, too young.
Right.
He gonna fuck
is
it
it
up.
okay if your girl say for instance like you ask for a threesome?
Mhm.
If she asked for a threesome, how would you feel about that? And
Ask for a threesome.
yeah, she asked for a threesome. How would you feel like that? Like even if it was a man or a woman, how would you feel? Like if your significant other asked you
She
for
not
a
gonna go
threesome?
find another man. Well,
But what
I'm not
if she
there
did?
yet.
I'm just asking.
I'm not
How
there
would
yet.
I want to know how would a man feel if a woman asked him that? Because I know men always ask women. You know what I'm saying? You let me do this. You know guys they sneak that shit in, right?
that
You know
might
what
be.
I'm saying?
See,
you
I
let
need
me-
what's
Oh,
some,
trust me, they sneak that shit in. That they try to use a celebrity. They think they fucking slick. Then you let me hear Beyonce.
Because I don't know, because I
you
haven't
tryna
had
hit
one. That's the one
Keisha.
thing I
Right.
haven't
Do she love you?
So that's
Oh,
hard
yeah.
for me because I've never had one. I've never had a threesome. That's the one thing I haven't.
You never had a threesome? I think all men should have a threesome.
Okay. Well,
Of course I do. They
okay.
should.
Well, speak it
Because
in
they should
existence
know
for
what
me,
it
sister.
feels like.
Speak it into
No
existence
comments.
for me, sister.
No, you don't think so? Come on.
No, I've had
A
my
young
fair
girl,
share.
when I was
I've had my
young,
fair share.
when I was young, come on, I would be like, let's have some fun.
Right.
If I was younger, but now I can't.
Why
but I
not?
still would like to.
And you know the problem. I think
Have some
the
fun.
issue I have. I know for a fact
Come on,
I haven't been in that had been in that level of relationship with a woman where adding people into it, our relationship, is something I'm comfortable with, or like I never had that energy for it.
Wow. And I know a lot of people that I know, they have that energy. I even got a friend that, my homegirl, she didn't want her man. She basically told me that she wanted the guy she was dating, she was happier when he was married, or when she thought she was with his wife. And I was like,
Less work.
yeah.
Let's work.
She was like, y'all got to get back together because she wanted him to go home. She wanted that nigga to get the fuck out.
I hope I'm not gonna be like that.
I don't know. I don't think
We're all gonna find somebody.
We need to find somebody who gonna fucking want
You
us.
might have found somebody
after
special
this.
already.
Shit. Who gonna want us after this?
I did. I have no idea who you're talking about.
One, somebody you might have found special. I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You do. You do.
All these niggas are indispensable.
Oh.
That could possibly be the truth.
Look at her. She got it together with y'all ass.
Right. Anyways, any final notes for our audience?
Or your little sex ed class back
yeah,
there.
back there.
Oh yeah, what these girls got?
Health class.
They want to give us any pointers?
Any pointers you guys got?
Y'all know everything.
Oh, now they all acting innocent.
Man,
What about him, sir? Mr.
Well, you
Young
better not
Boy.
say a goddamn.
Why not?
He
Goddamn.
keep putting that damn Super Bowl ring up there like he's letting the whole know. You see it.
my pointers are
Okay, he's a champion.
do it all.
Do it
Have
all.
fun.
Have fun.
And
Don't let
protect
no
yourself.
and never make
You know,
never
you
let
know-
a guy make you feel like you a hoe.
What's so
Because guess
crazy?
what?
My daughter
He's
thought.
right.
Oh,
So let him be right and let me be
I
a hoe.
said that to my daughter. I'm like, why do you have a
Don't get
boyfriend?
offended when a guy calls you a hoe or a bitch, because they a hoe and bitch too.
Right.
So
they
don't worry
They
about
are
it.
the biggest
They're the
hoes.
biggest hoes and the
Ho,
biggest
ho,
bitches.
ho.
So don't worry about
Ain't
them
nobody
calling
was
you that.
more of a bigger
Bitch
hoe than me
nigga.
in my day, you know.
Trust me.
I ain't even
And
used the
cheat
word
on
hoe,
them
bitch.
while you young. Y'all young.
I'm so respectful.
Wait,
That's how you can
true
hoe in
story.
peace.
I got caught cheating.
You gotta be respectful.
When I was like 19
You got caught cheating.
19 years old. Girl, this nigga, I was fucking with this one nigga, I was fucking this nigga, right? So because my first love, he started fucking a white bitch girl. So I was like, okay, whatever, you know what? This nigga ain't shit. You know what? Fuck that. So I started dating a boxer girl. Girl, he started beating my ass. Girl, I had to get the fuck away from him. Yes, because I was young. Girl, so I guess my boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend, what he found out, whatever. So, girl, why? He came and picked me up. Okay, we went to the hotel. Okay. And it was real good. Okay. And then I thought I had set everything up, girl, you know. So, girl, he come to bring me home down the street. He talking about, that look like your boyfriend right there. This nigga waiting in my garage for me, bitch. So, bitch, I was like, just let me out right here. Girl, I get out, walk to the house. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? He's like, you fucked him. You fucked him. I was like, no, I didn't. What the fuck is wrong with you? You gonna tell me you didn't fuck him? I was like, why you think I fucked him? You so stupid, whatever. Bitch, how about my clothes was inside out?
What? Oh, you fucked him.
Oh, you mean I fucked him?
Yeah, I did fuck him. My bad.
Fucking no.
Bitch, my clothes
It was that good.
inside
You forgot to
out.
put your phone on the right
Yeah,
side.
that was the best dick. Yes, that was the best dick. Girl, my shit was inside out. My pants was. How you gonna tell me you ain't fucking your clothes inside out?
Oh my god.
I said, what type of dick is that? And you know what? If a dick fuck me good, I still do that to this day. I will go out your house with my shit inside out. What? And so you know the dick good, bitch, because I'm walking with my sock inside out, shoe on the left foot. I don't know what the fuck gonna happen, bitch, but the dick is good, bitch. I'm coming out with the clothes wrong.
Oh yeah, you got caught.
I got caught. Bitch, I say them, that's it. They still ain't leave me, but that was it.
And on that note, we're gonna sign out tonight. Thank you for tuning in to King Talk Miami. And trust me, you wanna definitely tune in next week. We're gonna be posting who's our guest by Sunday. And the show is going to be ridiculously lit.
Shit, this show was lit.
Right.
This show was lit.
We had fun, guys.
Inside out.
Right, inside out. You got caught.
My shit was inside out.
You were fucking.
Yeah, I was fucking. Like, damn.
I mean, I
And that's
always
some
go
dick
one
I used to
time.
get, and then the next day I'd sleep all day. You ever get some dick so good, and that